With the vision of being an internationally acclaimed authority in drought adaptation, Sprouts International, an INGO, hopes to educate and improve drought risk management by equipping farmers with the economic opportunities and skills to strengthen their adaptive capacity. Our goal in Laos premise on cushioning the climatic shock farmers face by improving their economic vulnerability through adaptive strategies. This goal can be achieved through our two main projects, Project Tonmai and Project Brussels, targeted at the local farmers. Project Tonmai is an adaptive strategy specifically designed to tackle Laos' socio-economic risk of crop failure and economic vulnerability. This adaptive approach involves using Kenyan acacia trees, which are known for their honey production and drought-resistant ability. This honey, as a source of food, can act as dietary supplement for Laos farmers during drought seasons when rain-fed rice production declines. More significantly, this honey serves as an economic alternative that can be introduced into Laos' domestic markets, particularly northern Laos, where honey is rarely found. Sprouts will work as the liaison between local farmers and the domestic markets to allow the sales of acacia honey and fetch decent income for the farmers. So how are we going to implement it in Village Dongkong? We will first provide educational program to equip locals with knowledge of the usefulness and maintenance of the trees. At the same time, we will also facilitate the shipping of acacia from Kenya to Laos with the help from local-based NGO. With the efforts of the local community, the installation of the young trees will begin. The growth and harvesting of the trees will be spearheaded and regulated by the village chief to ensure community ownership towards the farmlands. Sprouts will only come in once every month to ensure schedule and take note of possible problems for future improvements. Through funding from Sprouts, proper infrastructure will also be constructed to facilitate proper storage of the honey after harvest. Harvested honey will be subsequently exported to the local domestic market for income. After each harvest, yearly feedback program between Sprouts and the villagers will begin. Evaluation of the program will be based on the improvement from farmers' income, happiness level, as well as any other feedbacks from the ground. Sprouts will then improve the program accordingly and continue to monitor the impacts of the project. With the successful takeoff of this pilot project, we aim to establish Project Tonmai as a village specialization first, and then spread this project to wider Laos in the subsequent years. Besides Project Tonmai, we will also have Project Brussels, an entrepreneurship program to further empower the local community and provide livelihood diversification. In this project, locals will be provided with weekly business management classes and gain entrepreneurial skills. This is to develop potential business catered to prospective tourist markets. These businesses will be based on local skills of craftworks, local cuisines, and hairdressing. Sprouts will then liaise with the local district government to provide a small plot of land to hold monthly bazaar events for the villagers to sell their products. Sprouts will also liaise with the local tourism board to advocate for tourist promotions. With the takeoff of such community bazaar, this will encourage self-sustaining and entrepreneurial spirit. Besides, the engagement and gathering of villagers in the event also helps promote communal spirit and reduce psychological impact from droughts. Villagers can take a break from their routine farm work and gather together to chat about their daily life. Thus, this reduces stress levels. As the projects take off and become increasingly stable, subsequent works will be entrusted to the local organization and the village. This is to uphold long-term sustainability and encourage the micromanagement and ownership for the initiative. Such ideal situation of drought adaptivity is dependent on your hands. We are ready. What about you?
Created using Powtoon.